What's up, guys? Itchy here. So, the Lance Dungeon is finally open. I wasn't sure how loud this music was going to be. I think it's actually not too bad. Let me know in the comments if it's still a little too loud. Still been trying to adjust it because when I start recording it actually changes the volume in-game. So anyway, like I said, the Lance Dungeon is open, so I am going to be taking that on, and as you can see here, we have a standard crit team with us. Why? Well, I wasn't quite prepared for this dungeon to come out. I was kind of expecting it to be out after all the other things were going to be out during the September update, but this one was kind of snuck in there, so what the heck, let's take it on, let's get through it. So I don't have a proper fire team, but that's okay because I do have Michelle with me so she can add the fire element. Plus I also have Mare with me so that she can give me the elemental bonus, and Zebra so that he can give me the critical bonus. And then Dual SGX is there to help out with that. Lilith is going to be a Lance Smasher, and Logan is going to help out with damage. Now, I'm going to see if I can get through this. This is my first time running the third stage, and if you have this setup, this will work fine. If you have lesser units, you may be able to do it as well. As you saw with my my Vargas dungeon, I used a 4-star tiara, so if you don't have the full units here, you might be okay, but dual SGX is a must, as well as Zebra and Mare. So let's see if we can figure this one out here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pop all of my potions, and I'm going to use them definitely on Dual, Michelle. I'm going to use it on Logan, Mare, and I should probably use the next one on Lilith, I'm sorry, but I'm going to use it on Zebra just so I have the area of effect damage on everyone, and that should give everyone's Brave Burst back regardless. So this may be a mistake, or it may be the right thing to do. I'm about to find out. And I have angelic foils on everyone. I know I forgot to mention that on my last video, so I'm just letting you guys know that now. And as far as popping off Dual SGX or Michelle first, I think it's kind of personal preference. I think either one will get the job done here, but I am actually going to go with Michelle first just so I get the elemental bonus because I do have Mare with me. So we'll see how this goes. So definitely enough damage to kill everyone, so that's good. More than enough, actually, as you can see. And since I did use Area of Effect with everyone, I should get everyone's Brave Burst back without a problem. And I did not at all. Jeez. So that could be a problem. We're about to find out. That's odd because I have some pretty high hitters in there and just was not able to do what I wanted to do there. So hopefully we don't lose the whole squad. I do have 3 revives with me if that be the case. But hopefully we'll be able to get through this without too much issue. So the only problem now is if I defeat this team, I didn't get it back off of 4 enemies, so I sure as hell ain't getting it back off of 2. So we're going to see how this goes here. This may be a gem clear at this point. I have no idea, but we will find out here. We don't have the elemental bonus, so maybe this will give us enough to get us back some Brave Burst here. I don't know. Not even close. Taking some pretty heavy damage here. So just in order to clear this part, it looks like I'm going to have to use Michelle and Zebra. And Lois BB's up now, so I can just go ahead and spam her whenever I need to. So that hurt. But luckily we have these revives with us. And I'm gonna need all 3. So I'm only going to use Lilith here and hope for the best. Actually, she doesn't have the buffs anymore, so I kind of am forced to use something else here. Yikes. Alright. Yeah, I have to use Dual. I can at least save Logan for now, I guess. So this is definitely a rough run. Maybe crit teams aren't the best way to go on this. We're about to find out. Unfortunately, we don't have crit on this next part, so this is probably going to be a gem clear. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use, let's see. We don't have duels. Alright, this is definitely going to be a gem clear. I'm just calling it now. I'm not going to waste my Brutal Elixirs right now. I'm just going to use Michelle's. I'm going to use Lilith's, I'm going to use Logan's, I'm going to use Mare's, and I don't think that's going to be nearly enough to finish him off, even if I did use Brutal Elixirs, because I don't have the critical damage. Unfortunately, I needed to use SGX to do the other part, but we'll see how this goes. Maybe someone will get lucky and pop off a critical anyway, but no. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be a gem clear right here. But you do get 3 gems back for completing this, so there's that. So, let's just do this. I'm not even going to waste the elixirs at this point, because I want to see if this is going to be enough to kill him anyway. And as you saw there, I did use SGX first, which I don't know if I should have, but as you can see there, it didn't matter. If it had gone exactly as planned, we would have gotten that anyway, so no big deal. But yeah, that's the dungeon. Unfortunately, I did have to use a gem on that, so I don't know. Maybe I did do something wrong. Maybe it was the composition of units, or I have no idea. But either way, for some reason, off of those first 4 enemies, I wasn't able to sustain Brave Burst, and that was crucial. So yeah, that didn't go exactly as planned, but we still got our Dravis, so I'm going to go ahead and check that out for you guys. And we did get our 3 gems and a ton of Zelen Karma. Not that we really need the Karma at this point. But let's see what we can do here. So I'm guessing it's going to be towards the bottom. I have no idea, really. There it is. Boosts defense and max HP by 30% and negates all status ailments. This is a great sphere for Itchyyt, and that's because he is a tank by nature, and on top of that, if you want someone to be able to heal your party and get rid of status ailments, you don't want him suffering from status ailments himself. In other words, if Itchyyt were ever to get paralyzed or cursed or anything like that, you wouldn't be able to use his Brave Burst, thus that would be pretty much crippling your team, and you wouldn't want that. So I highly suggest you get this for him, and this actually works out for any healer that you're going to bring along with you, but for him especially because he cures status ailments and can block them for 3 turns. So guys, that does it for this video. Not the best clear yet. There's probably going to be better situations and better squads out there. But for now, this one works if you want to spend only 1 gem, so you're pretty much netting 2. If there's any other suggestions as to what you think I should fix in this squad, by all means go ahead and let me know, and I will be sure to give this another go with that. And I'll probably be running this again on our podcast on Friday. And that's Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you come and check that out. It's a No Life, No Problem podcast. I don't know who we're having on for a guest this week, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of your favorite celebrities pop on. Last week, I think we had Proto and Trey both stop by and say hello. Leon's always a popular person that comes by every now and then. And yeah, you get to hear all the kind of stuff we get to talk about as far as what happens in the Brave Frontier world, what we think we can do to clear future events and all that other stuff, so I highly suggest you come and check that out. Anyway guys, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Take it easy.